Hello guys, welcome back to another video lesson. I hope all of you be fine. In previous video lesson, you have studied about M Microsoft, S Security, E Essential, and we have worked it practically. Today we are going to study what's charts in Excel and how many charts do we have in Excel. So according to your goal, you should learn that what is chart and how you can create chart. We don't study this because we have already studied all of these things. So today we are going to discuss about the charts in Microsoft Excel program. A chart is a powerful tool that allows you to visualize display data in a variety of different chart formats such as bar chart, column chart, pie chart, line chart, area chart, donut chart, scatter, surface, and radar charts with Excel. It's easy to create a chart. Here are some of the types of charts that you can create in Excel. So it's an explanation. Chart is a tool that you can create what? Visual display data. Or another explanation for chart is easier that you can memorize. It's a chart is a graphical representation of data. A graphical presentation of data. So let's talk how we can create charts. These are the names of charts in Excel. First, we are going to study about a bar chart. You can see it's like a bar. So this is called a bar. A bar chart or a bar graph is a chart or a graph that presents categorical data with rectangular bars with heights and lengths proportional to the values that they represent. So it's like a column that it has height and weight, and by seeing the height and weight we can decide. For example, let's create a charts mean here, and in here there are different charts. For example, area charts. Before we're going to study the area charts, so let's open Excel program. You can type it Excel. So click in here, write Excel, and Excel, click Excel menu or Excel 2013. So the program will be open. It takes just a few seconds that you can create charts. In here, you can choose blank worksheet. Don't choose these formats because they are already made. So click on blank worksheet. When we click on blank worksheet, in here we have columns, rows, and cells. Let's zoom the page to understand better. What kind of different charts you can create? I will give you a simple example for a school. For example, in here there are names. I will write names. You can write it in here, names. And also in here the name of the subjects. For example, theory, or we should say Pashto, computer or technology. We can say English subject. So write some names. For example, Ahmad Nofe. It's a name. Let's a little bit increase the size because the names are a little bit bigger. So we can say Murtaza, Milad, and also Samir. These are just some names. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough. How is Ahmad Nofe in Dari? You can type a value for the column. For example, Ahmad Nofe in Dari program takes 85. So just write it 85. How is in Pashto? It's a little bit lazy in Pashto, 65. How is it in technology? Very good in technology. And in English also it's 78. These are the numbers for Ahmad Nofi. Another for Murtaza. Murtaza in Dari is very big, and in Pashto you can say it's also some problems. And in technology it got Hiti, and English about 75. We came on Milad. Milad in Dari has lots of problems. Got 50, and in Pashto he is very excellent, and in technology also he is nether, and in English also he has very smart. So let's talk about the Samir. How is Samir? Samir is got, for example, 70 in Dev. In Pashto, Samir is so very intelligent. In technology, he is a little bit lazy. And in English language, let's okay, 58 number. These are the numbers that we use it. This is the chart that we have created. It means one for column, another for rows, or columns and rows. It doesn't matter. Just select in here, press Control A. Control A. When you press Control, it means you can select all the table. Then after selecting the table, go to the insert menu. In insert menu, you have in here different charts. Just click on recommended charts. When you click on recommended charts, in here we have all charts. For example, line chart, pie, bar, area, scatter, stock, every charts. But I want to talk about the column chart. This is the column. Which column would you like it? You can also select different columns as you wish. It relates to you. Let's decide this. It's a little bit 3D and it looks a little bit nicer. So click on OK. When you click on OK, this is exactly the chart you have created. So let's bring it in here. For example, in Dari language, who's the best, or who we can say, let's find this column. This column relates to who? This is the color. Let's find the color. Murtaza. Very good. Murtaza is very excellent in the Dari language. Let's come on Pashto. In Pashto, we can decide who's in top position in Pashto. In Pashto is Samir. Let's talk about the technology. In technology, who is very intelligent, smart? We can say Ahmad Nofe. Also, we can say in English, Milad is the best. In here, we have created the columns. We can easily decide it. We can easily find it. Who's the best? Who is the lazy? We don't need to we can say more attention, pay more attention to what's this number, what's this number. Ahmad Nofe is very excellent. But when you see this, you can decide very fast. So this is the matter that in most of the organs, we use the charts. In here, you can change, switch row to column. I told you it doesn't matter. For example, I want to talk about Ahmad Nofe. In previous, in here, the subject is very important, but when we change switch row to column, in here the person or the student is very important. For example, Ahmad Nofe is first intelligent is in technology, then in Dari, then in English, and after that in Pashto. Murtaza is very intelligent in Dari. I can decide to talk about a particular item. So you can create different charts like the bars, has columns, width and height. Because we have different charts, so I'm going to go a little bit faster. You can create a area chart is a line chart. It's like a line. With the areas below the lines filled with colors, use a staked area chart to display the contribution of each value to a total over time. For example, there are different chains in different periods of times. How we can change it? Let's open the, for example, I want to change this chart maybe in here, no, change the type, yes, in here, okay. Let's change it, for example, area. This is the area. When I change it, maybe you have decided that this is the area, don't write it about the names, for example, Shahla now, and Fatullah, Milan, and another name for it, for example, Taimani. Well, this is the different names. For example, in here, you can type about the advantage. For example, these areas, okay, not now, it means going to restart it. How much green is it? How much water it has? And the quality of air, quality of land in here. So let's delete this column. I don't need this column. This is the charts. For example, when you switch on charts, select the charts, and from charts, Muhammad Namaz also going to join us. When I click on format of the charts, or in here, change it a little bit like this. For example, in here names, also click, don't write the names because another extra thing. Shahr now is this, mean the highest, the quality, you can change it because it's the area. And Taimani, his area, about how much green it is, how much we can say water it has, how quality of land is it has, from the height from the land. You can change. This is the area, and you don't need to memorize or learn all these things because you need to study the GIS, mean Geographic Information System, and Geographic Information System. You will find more information about this. It's not necessary that you learn completely every motion and every step of it. That's about the chart. In here, you can learn it. That it's line filled with colors. It's a simple chart. And let's talk about another chart. It's like pie chart. Pie chart mostly used for a little bit, for example, percentage. Unique percentage, use pie chart. Let's find this definition. A pie chart is a type of graph. Yes, exactly. That displays data. Yes, same. And a circular graph. It's a circular graph. The pieces in each piece of the graph are proportional to the fraction of the whole in each category. For example, how much it has, how much dairy, how much grains, how much fruits, how much protein it has. So you can create this chart. Just click on here, mean in Excel. If you want to write it, you can write the names, Sharna, Taimani, or the names of different areas. Then click on, let's click first, change this shape because you learn better. I will click on design, change the type. I will change it to the pie, give me the percentage. Which percentage would you like it? You can change and click on OK. Okay, let me see what's the problem here. Okay, I think I need to create another chart for it because it doesn't accept this. Delete this chart. This is the table. So you can create it in here. For example, fruit, gravity, then from can use right protein, dairy, grains, protein, dairy, this is the chart, and I can type the values in here. I will type the values. For example, how much fruit a land has, when you're talking about the time any, how much percent? 58, 65, 84, 130, and how much grass it has? 80. Just select this chart and click on insert, then click on recommended charts, or just click on pie chart. Insert pie, column chart. Which slide would you like? For example, this chart, this is the chart it has. Also, you can change the type. For example, this is very good. I mean, how much fruit it has? This is the fruit, 20%. And how much gravity it has? 17%. And how much dairy it has? This is the chart that you can create it in different formats. You can select which format would you like it to present your data. So just click it, and here you can present. So let's take the question. Okay, dears, you see that in here we had a pie chart. Let's talk about the other charts. For example, radar charts. I think radar charts is better that you study the pilot. I mean, you want to become a pilot, you need to study about the radar chart, because a radar chart compares the various 3 or more variables related to the central point. For example, the green one, the brown, or these colors, what it has. Also, I don't know, because I'm not a pilot. So those people who have information, who are studying about the pilot engineering, they know what does this average means, what does these lines mean. For example, they measure about the dimensions, I mean the height and weight from the ground, sea, mountains. These are the information that you can create a radar chart. If I create this chart, I don't know, maybe change to the radar chart, change type. For example, in here we have radar. Okay, we have 10 minutes, guys. I can click on our radar chart. So this is the maybe the dimension. Each dimension has a point. For example, these points. What does these points mean? For example, change fruit to, where is the fruit? I think let's change the direction in it's over here. Yeah. For example, I change the fruit. For example, north, or you can say south, like this. You can change the names. Also, maybe you change the height and length. For example, these are the values that you can type it, height, weight, for chart. When you chart it, I mean, you have created your own chart with the radar chart. And another chart in here, do we have a discussion about another charts? So creating a chart in Excel that we work it step by step. How you can create it, how you can insert option in menu bar, how you can click on chart button, click on chart type, click on next button. So chart video, this is the video that we don't have a video. This is a video that I'm preparing for you. And this is the end of our slide. Thank you for watching. And today you have learned that how you can create different charts. Just write the data in Excel and select it. Go to the insert menu, select the charts type, as much type would you like it, or click on all charts. You have pie charts, bar charts like this. I mean the new options, area charts, scatter charts. When you're talking about the weather, about the here dirty, you can select these kind of charts. And when you're talking about the stocks in business, how much is the cost, the high, the lows, you can choose this one. When you're talking about the surface, I mean surface of water and also the land, you can chart this 3D surface model. Just select it and create your own charts. Thank you for your watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe the page because of the next videos.